Also, Gino. I pointed it out ever since Code Seal 1. Ever since we read about the gnomes in the lore book, I was like, gnomes. George. Gnome. G. Gnome. I'm like, come on, you couldn't be more on the nose of that shit. But, bro. Man, this is a loaded chapter looking back at it, huh?
The top score.
Hey!
Excellent.
Beat Rucker with a personal deck. Bro, Angelica. No way she would have died that easily. Right? It's always so annoying in all these stories. Like, the one person that, like, already figures out the plot so far ahead, or at least, like, the big, like, inconsistencies, like, oh, it just, like, gets offed, like, to a fade to black gunshot or some shit, or something like that. I'm like, oh my god, please. Oh, the main campus. Get off my ship. You go. Oh. Oh.
We are now over the western part of the Isengard mountain range.
Oh.
Estimated arrival in Heimdallr is 1410.
Maintain current course and speed. Once we reach Ulster, adjust course to run parallel to the railroad.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You have my thanks, Your Grace. Your assistance this past week has been invaluable.
Think nothing of it. This is the Crimson Wing's job, after all. I've no doubt your first bout of field exercises in Northumbria saw you even busier than I. It is I who should be thanking you for your hard work.
To be honest, I'm having a difficult time deciding how to proceed as a teacher.
Perhaps that is a sign of General Craig's influence. I would advise you to follow your own convictions for the time being. That way, you may...
Ah, instructor. There you are.
Oh.
Cadet Arner.
Greetings, my lord.
Seeing it up close, the Courageous is truly amazing. And though it was barely used during the Civil War, its main cannon is certainly impressive as well. Perhaps we should consider deploying a number of cruisers to match our fleet of battleships.
Cadet.
It is true that during an emergency, such power may prove beneficial. Learning when to use one's power and when to refrain is an important lesson. If that is the lesson your field exercises have taught you, then I'd say it is safe to declare them a success.
Yes, of course. My thanks, Captain Arcade. I look forward to seeing you again. I wish you luck patrolling the summer festival alongside my older brother.
Wait. Oh. Is that him trying to sideline Viscount Arcade alongside my older brother? Huh. But yeah, now that we know all this about George now, how long have the signs been there? Oh, what? Wait, what? Wait, you get like a move speed buff? What's going on here?
Damn it! How many times have they slipped away like that now? There's no end to it!
We need help from the Intelligence Division or the RMP.
Feels like we're in a horror game right now.
Yeah, be nice if all we had to deal with are those half-wits. But we can't afford to let our guard down. Spread out and lay low until the appointed time. Be sure you've got your Ramdas ready to use.
Randa?
Roger. Recommencing mission.
Red flowers?
Oh. Oh. An innocent little flower. An innocent little flower, huh?
I don't think so.
Nosferatu. Oh.
There's no end to them. The eyes which served as the vessel for the bringer of miracles. But when the flame consumed the mirage, the fairy tale became that of the Empire.
The eyes which served as the vessel for the bringer of miracles. Flame consumed the mirage. The fairy tale became that of the Empire?
But when the flame consumed the mirage, the fairy tale became that of the Empire. So as a professional, how do you intend to intervene?
Oh, was I that obvious? To be perfectly honest, I'm having a bit of trouble finding a lead.
Oh man.
I was hoping we could work together as friends and colleagues and have ourselves a little information exchange. I could even help you bury the hatchet with the elder of your clan, perhaps?
That's right. You have an agreement with her, don't you? Well, I'll consider your offer. However, I ask that you play nice from now on, Mr. Former History Instructor. Or should I say, Second Dominion Thomas Lysander the Partitioner.
There he is. About damn time he showed his face again. Ball Flame Palace. Man, the F and the L are just a little bit too close to each other. The letters are actually like merging together. Esmelis Garden. This is pretty. God damn though, they even have like all this inside. Oh my god. Emperor Eugent III. Empress Priscilla.
I would not have expected that Olivert would be missing the party like this.
It is unfortunate, yet understandable, given the current situation. With the Crimson Wings safeguarding Heimdall's skies, I'm sure the citizens will feel at ease.
Yes, but I can't help but feel bad for him. I wonder if he's been upset over Cedric's actions of late.
Olivert isn't the type to let that get to him. You should know this as well as I.
No, you're right. He was only a young boy when he lost his mother and was adopted into the royal family. I would have understood if he hadn't accepted me, given his early life. But he gladly welcomed me as his stepmother and was truly happy when Alphen and Cedric were born.
Yes, that is the virtue he possesses. It's easy to believe he has friends not simply across Erebonia, but the entire continent.
Yes. However, recently, even though Cedric once looked up to his older brother, he...
Pardon me, Your Highness. Chancellor Osbourne would like an audience.
Very well. Send him in.
My apologies for interrupting, my liege. You as well, Lady Priscilla.
No. It's quite all right. I shall excuse myself now.
She seems to have some worries about the prince.
Gee, I wonder why.
It is to be expected, so long as she sees things differently from you.
Understood.
In any event, it seems things are beginning to line up with what was written in the records.
In the records?
Yes, though we set the timing for the Civil War ourselves. By this point, however, the ending is all but decided. But are you certain this is all right? Leaving everything in my hands?
Leaving everything in my hand. Huh.
As I told you 14 years ago, if there truly is no other way to avoid this end, then I shall leave it all to you.
Huh.
It may place a great burden on my sons, but could not the same be said of you?
Yes, my liege.
Radiant Heimdallr. Was he gonna grow like fucking angelic wings, kind of like Castle Alexandria in Final Fantasy IX? Sorry about that, that was my phone if you heard it. We gonna pull Final Fantasy IX here? I mean, that'd be pretty kick-ass. I'd be down for it. I'd love me some Final Fantasy IX. With July, summer was in full swing in Leaves. Oh, I need to update my stream title now. However, with Thor's move back toward toward being a traditional military academy, no summer uniforms we get. What? What? No summer uniforms? Oh bullshit! Students at both the main and branch campuses were allowed. Were only allowed to remove the inner lining from their normal uniforms. as students across both campuses were wilting under the sun's harsh rays, a certain event was about to take place that would bring them all together. Fourth period, Erebonian history. Up till now, we've covered an overview of the time period from the Great Collapse to the modern era. But starting this weekend, we'll be taking a more in-depth look at certain key individuals. We'll start with Draco's Raisei Arner, father of the Imperial Renaissance. 250 years ago, he brought the War of the Lions to a close, ushering us into the modern era. Though he was born as the third prince of Emperor Valius V, he was born out of wedlock and ended up abdicating his status and wandering the Empire. He found himself at the edge of the Empire, the Nord Highlands. There he was welcomed by the nomadic tribes and spent a few years with them. Meanwhile, the Emperor's mainland had been plunged into a bloody civil war. Originally, he had no interest in the throne, but once he saw the toll the war was taking on his country, he decided to put an end to it. He started with only 17 followers, 16 valiant warriors, 16 Nord warriors, who decided to join him, and his confidant, the knight Roland. Half a year later, though, Prince Dracos would have a fateful encounter in the southeast of the Empire, Legram. The daughter of a count and leader of the Eisenritter, Liane Sandlot. The hero otherwise known as the Lance Maiden.
I have a question. Was that person you and the other instructors fought the real Saint Liane?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. Saint Liane is a legendary knight. There's no way it was actually her, but I heard the fight was intense. Well, instructor?
Without a doubt. She was tremendously strong, and that aura of hers certainly seemed real. But it's possible one of Ouroboros' members is just posing as her. Let's put that aside for now, though.
Interesting.
Stingy.
Oh man, they want to know. Oh god. By the way, 254 years ago today, on July 4th, the War of the Lions came to an end. Now keep in mind the test will cover the events from just before to just after the War of the Lions. So make sure to review that time period thoroughly. I hate to admit it, but he really is good at teaching. Well, to be fair, he himself was a student just last year. I heard his grades were pretty high too. In the words of Altina, it's classified. But it's like, but we saw you fighting right there! It's classified. He looks great in glasses too. Oh my god. And homeroom. Anyway, our 4 days of midterms will begin tomorrow. General studies, military science, arts, information processing, combat technique. There will be a lot to cover, so good luck. You rattle those all off like it'll be easy. No way all that is going to be easy. I suppose we'll just have to... I suppose we'll simply have to trust in everything we've learned thus far. By the by, a little birdie told me the contents of our exams and the schedule that will match that of the main campus. Oh. I wonder, will our grades be posted alongside theirs? That's right, both individual scores and class averages will be posted at both campuses. So it should be worth your time to study, wouldn't you agree? It's so blatant. So you're going to make us compete. And our little crown prince is going to be handed first place on a silver platter, yeah? I can totally see that happening. No, that won't happen. In the past, Thors was split up into nobles and commoners, but grading has always been done fairly. The instructors I know at the main campus won't let grades be tampered with like that. So at the very least, the exams will be a level playing field. If you say so. There'll also be a little reward waiting for you guys once the exams are over. You'll have a free day this weekend to look forward to, so give the exams your all. I'll be giving the exams for Erebonian history and combat techniques, so please ask me anything you're confused about before tomorrow. All preparations for the exams have been completed. Grades will be posted alongside the main campuses. I don't expect there to be problems. Our curriculums should be in sync, thanks to the Orbital Net. It's great that we're able to work with the main campus instructors and to come up with exam questions. All that's left is for the students themselves to show us what they got. Jaeger Corps have been confirmed retreating from the Empire since last month's field exercises. According to the Intelligence Division, it would appear the Society has withdrawn as well. I see. Well, that's true, it's great news, but maybe we can stop being fully clenched all the time now. We cannot let our guards down completely. For the time being, we can at least allow them to just be students. Take care not to disclose any information regarding exam questions, but feel free to clarify any questions the students have. And be a simple guiding hand in their studies. Looks like Big Bad Mr. Michael has really toned it down. He's always been very serious and responsible. But it seems like he's been thinking with the students in mind recently. Let's do our best to be as much help to the students as we can today. Right, we still got some time before the school closes for the day. Well then, let's split up, gang. The exams will be held over the next 4 days, and then this Sunday is a free day. The location of our next field exercises will be announced too, so it's going to be a busy few days. Huh. Leonora and Yuna talking? The Mishi clipped through the door. Looks like everyone's working together to brush up on the weak subjects. I guess I'll make my rounds and talk to any students who look like they're having a rough time. That aside... Ouroboros in the Black Workshop. I wonder if the principal and the professor know anything about them. Today is a free day before the exam. Talk to specific characters today to trigger study events. The main story will progress after you've seen all the key events and used up all your studying points. Studying points? Bruh. Holy, thank you messages. Wait, we only got 3. Ugh. Who do I want to talk to? Okay, but let's go read the messages first. Also, do I have anything to give? Okay. So, see, from Melissa. Subject, you know, ... How to put this without sounding silly? Thank you for such a nice present. It's such a beautiful and elegant design that I didn't even realize it was a pinky ring at first. I thought it was an engagement ring, which would have been fine by me, Oh. Oh boy. Just kidding, duh. Thanks a ton, Reen. I'll be sure to show it off on a special occasion. Damn, she really threw me off for a second. Whatever. I'm just glad she likes it. Wait, I forget. What did we send Sharon again? I forget what we said. Oh, perfume. Sending a woman perfume, Master Rean. My, are you ever bold? And I happen to love the smell of roses. I'll be certain to wear this the next time I see you. I will of course be keeping this a secret from Lady Elisa. As should you. Oh my god. Maybe I pushed it if it's a gift we have to keep a secret. Well, she clearly likes it. That's all that matters. Yeah, just it's all fine if Elisa doesn't know. It's fine. It's fine. Ramachius, it works great. I use the antique coffee grinder you sent me right away. In a word, it's incredible. There's this age-profound flavor I've gotten with it that's like I've been sent back in time. A cup in the morning with it, and I'm good to work for the rest of the day. Come visit the Oz District when I'm home and I'll brew you a cup. Huh, I knew a coffee connoisseur like him would appreciate it. I'm already looking forward to that cup. From Elise, thanks to you. I tried that pure white soap you sent me and the results were wonderful. Using it makes me feel as moisturized when I bathe in the hot springs at home. I'd let you see for yourself if I could. Perhaps I'll have enough set aside for our next hot springs visit. Not so sure about We're old enough that we shouldn't really be bathing together anymore. It's nice she's already making use of the soap at least. Okay, what does Alphen have? Okay, wait, what do we give Princess Alphen? It tasted oh, right, the tea leaves. The instant tea you sent me was just delicious, Rean. I did have a difficult time bringing out its true essence, mind. Eastern and Western teas are prepared very differently, I've come to learn. I think you would be much better at it. I'd love it if you can teach me your ways. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that, I didn't think about that when I gave it to her. I like the idea of teaching her how to prepare it though. Oh. Hey, Major Michael. Sorry, I was catching on with some messages on Marcus too. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. So if you have this menu up, it doesn't pause people moving. Looks like all the students are studying hard. The scores will be ranked individually as well as by class. I wouldn't mind seeing our students do better than those at the main campus. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Wait. Creating clean water during a disaster. Prepare container, pack bottom with cloth, pack charcoal, sand, and pebbles in that order, and pour water from above and wait. Huh. This is like something they this is like something they teach actual soldiers on the front lines. I'll need to make sure everyone memorizes this. Oh. Oh. So, compared to when we had our midterms in Cold Steel 1, now we're going around getting extra bits of info that we need to tell the other students last second. Oh. Exams are tomorrow. I'm so anxious. I'm sure Instructor Beatrix came up with a comprehensive set of questions. Rean, do me a favor and make sure to tell all the students to really study, okay? I will. But Lynn, you really need to relax. You won't make it through the week at this rate. You're right, I'm sorry. It's our students' first exams, so I wanted to make sure I did everything I could for them. Rean, let's work together and see them through this.
Looking for medicine? Come again anytime.
Actually, if I talk to Leonora, I think they'll trigger Yuna as well, right? Yeah, it would. Why is all this Empire history stuff so tricky for me? Do you get any of this, Leo? I can help you with the crossbow stuff. I'm all set when it comes to stuff about the ocean, but about anything else, I'm a lost case. I get that it's important to know history so you can learn from it, but do we really gotta memorize all these names and dates? I feel like my head's about to explode. Seems like they're cramming for their history exams. They look pretty focused. Maybe I can help them out for a bit. Oh man. Oh yeah! We got new books. And all the Red Moon roses here. Wait, what was the new stuff here? It wasn't the 100 Days War, right? It was like below that. Yeah. So, okay, Erebonian Folklore Volume 3. Considering the size and history of the Erebonian Empire, it should come as no surprise that it has a wealth of folklore, perhaps more than any other nation on the continent. This is the last in a series of 3 books that will introduce a small number of the legends and traditions in Erebonia. It is my wish that this series will stimulate new interest in the rich history and mythology of this great nation. The Dark Dragon. An evil dragon said to have emerged from beneath the earth in Heimdallr during the early Dark Ages. It is said the miasma from it, it is said the miasma it exhaled turned the capital into a city of the dead, resulting in Erebonia's center being temporarily moved to St. Arcad, to the south. Though no hard evidence exists to verify these claims. According to the legends, it was eventually vanquished by the Emperor and his knights. Great Knight. A giant knight claimed to have appeared on the continent on numerous occasions since even before the Erebonian Empire was founded 1,000 years ago. Existing descriptions of it are vague and differ between regions, suggesting that its existence is a mere legend. Immortal King. Terrifyingly powerful fiends that exist in many tales across the country. Said to wield staves and have skulls for heads, they are rumored to steal the lives of any who see them. The origins of these particular creatures are unknown, and some provinces are, some provinces regard them as no different from the Grim Reaper. The Crimson Demon. A fabled devil said to wield 1,000 weapons. Accounts describe it as wreathed in flames. Only a small number of reports exist, all found in the areas surrounding Heimdallr. J. Arendt. Let's see, the media generational conflicts. Let's see, I imagine that if asked for most famous example of mass media in Erebonia, most people would respond with the Imperial Chronicle. The Imperial Chronicle has been in publication for over 100 years and was originally read by the wealthy and written to cater to the interest of the nobility. However, that stance has begun to show a remarkable change. The primary cause of this being the conflict between the 2 competing political factions, which has been the subject of much discussion in recent years. The Reformist faction, represented by the current Chancellor Gileath Osbourne, has had by far the most impact in the imperial capital, Heimdallr, where the Imperial Chronicle has its headquarters. As such, the paper has felt compelled to report on its reforms in a fairly positive light. However, as a large proportion of the paper's readership is located in the provinces with the 4 great houses and the other nobles who they represent still hold the most influence, the Imperial Chronicle has been forced to cater to these people as well, leading to its political alignment being quite inconsistent. In fact, there appear to be occasions where editions of the paper published in Heimdallr are slightly different to those published in the provinces. In the midst of all this, Radio Trista, a station which broadcasts through Orbital Radio, has been able to gain significant popularity through its programs, which are not tied down by such obligations. Established by former Imperial Chronicle reporters and ex-Rhineford Company technicians, the station has been aiming to increase its popularity by getting Orbital radios into the hands of pubs and beer halls across the country, and attracting listeners with music programs, news reporting, and live sports broadcasts. However, Radio Trista's rise in popularity has been a source of great displeasure to the Imperial Chronicle, and there have been reports of the paper blatantly attempting to put pressure on the station. One of these moves was the establishment of a new radio station, Imperial Chronicle Radio, through which the Imperial Chronicle can compete directly with the existing stations. Radio Trista and Ruhr Oval Radio Station. Oh wait, oops. Another step is the move towards introducing regulations against the monopolization of public oval waves. Although there are fears that this would eventually lead to the censorship of news broadcast by the Imperial government, at the very least, the noble faction does not seem opposed to censorship in principle. Huh. In light of all this, it all seems but assured that competition and conflict between the old and new kinds of media will become all the more fierce in the years to come. I can only pray that this competition leads to change for the better and not for the worse. M. Nielsen. Oh. Alrighty, let's go up now. Oh. Are you helping these two study, Toa? Yup, sure am. You say we're a little worried about questions on politics. Not to mention all the recent changes in the political landscape. The dissolution of the House of Representatives and the House of Peers, the establishment of the Central Diet, the A Metropolis Plan. It all sounds like some foreign language. I feel your pain. If you have the time, would you mind helping us out, Rean? There's only so much I can cover on my own. Yeah, sure thing. Rean helped Toa give the students advice on political ethics. AP increased by 2. I want to finish my test and drink some tea. And of course, eat some confectionaries. Rean, did you see this week's Imperial Chronicle? No, not yet. Something interesting in there? Yeah, they wrote about the main campus's field exercises. I see. I'll have to take a look. More than anything, we should be focusing on the exams. They start tomorrow, after all. Rean, make sure you answer any questions your students might have. What kind of teacher would I be if I didn't? Well, a teacher that doesn't have enough bond points for his students. Shame. I planted the seedlings that you gave me during the field exercises. I was able to harvest them, so let me share with you. Oh, these look good. Thank you. This is really helpful. You're welcome. The things they teach at the branch campus are some real high-level stuff. I just need to do my best. Ah, wait, occur. So what's the deal with them before we do anything? Let's see. Looks like you two are reviewing political ethics. Indeed. Unlike other subjects, this one incorporates current events. So we thought we could study by reviewing said events. Unfortunately, all these new terms are rather confusing. I spent the whole time asking her questions. Sorry for keeping you from your own studying. Not at all. Explaining these concepts to you is an excellent method of review for me. So please, don't worry yourself. You really are a great guy. Her seems to be doing fine, but I might still be able to help out here. Can I help these two study? Ah. Oh, Instructor Rean. You all studying for the test together? Yes, we're going over things subject by subject and teaching each other the ones we know best. My specialty is the medical field. Leave survival skills to me. And finally, I'm in charge of physics. Sounds like you guys got a good system going on here. Well, if that was everything on the exams, then yes, but we're having some trouble with history. Well, guess that's where I come in. Here, let me take a look. Yay, thank you. I guess it never hurts to ask. Thanks for your help. We can get the students some advice on history. It's really interesting how everyone has their own specialties, even their weapons show off how unique they really are. Whew, these using the old noggin really burns up carbs. Oh, I know. Why don't I treat everyone to some nice, to some bee lava rice later tonight? I can't seem to concentrate today. Club's off for the day, so, but maybe I'll head over to the art room later. Ah. God, again, that is a scuffed keyboard. Are you two studying orbital technology? For now, yes. I'm going to teach Tita about military science, and she's teaching me about orbments. I see. Doesn't sound like there's much I can help with here. Actually, regarding the usage of orbital AEDs, if you don't mind, can we get a brief overview? I had some questions about its use outside of just basic operation. Oh yeah, I was curious about that too. Well, that I can't help with. Leave it to me. Yay, thank you. My thanks. Green gave advice on using technology in combat situations. What's an AED? Thanks so much, Instructor Bean. You helped a lot. It's really fun getting to study with someone else. Tita's explanation is very easy to understand, unlike Professor Schmidt. Yeah, Professor Schmidt's the type to throw you in the middle of something. Well, the professor aside, Tita's explanation helps greatly. Alrighty then, rooftop time? Rooftop time. Oh. Okay, we'll get to Valerie in a bit. Actually, let's go to the club rooms. Ash, Stark, don't you need to study? Huh. What, you think we're doing this just for fun? We're actually using chess pieces to review military science. Oh, I see. Reviewing military science. Both of them scored high in that class. That being said, maybe I'll join them since I have the chance. And of course, no wait at the pools. Ah. Are you studying physics? Looks like you're making good progress. Well, actually, we're having a hard time concentrating. I'm sure that if you helped us, we can make even more progress. I almost thought you were being serious there for a second. Muse never changes. They both get good grades, so I shouldn't have to worry about them. But that's still no reason for me not to help out. Oh. Combat techniques? Hey, Breen. Oh, hello, Randy. Are you teaching military studies? Yeah, well, Sydney is about to head out. Jeez, he's still got potential. He shouldn't give up so easily. I was planning on studying some more tonight. I just figured I should relax a bit first. He's lying. You better just give in. He's offering to lend you a hand. Just say aye and be done with it. Fine. Randy, would it be alright if I help too? We may need to get a little rough with Sydney. Oh yeah, sounds great to me. Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh? Alright. Why do these things always? Rena and Randy gave the students advice on military studies. I get that the main campus is making us do this, but man, these practice questions are crazy. Didn't they take it a little easier on you back when you were a student? Well, not really. They drilled the same stuff into our heads back then too. That said, I took a look at the questions you wrote. they're pretty well thought out. I heard the instructors at the main campus are impressed too. Well, it's not just stuff I took from personal experience, you know? But hey, you're no slouch yourself. I saw those comma studies questions of yours. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Thank you. Maybe I have my own instructor to thank. Ah, the Purple Lightning Lady, right? She's pretty impressive too. Sometimes I wish I were more like her, able to overcome anything and everything that comes her way. Randy. Anyway, I can't wait to have these tests over and done with so I can go get my drink on. You should join me again, if you got the time, I mean. That sounds fun. I'll let you know. Why do tests have to exist? How come she got so mad? Can I focus today? Oh, you get into a vibe with Valerie? Oh. Huh. The midterm exams are coming up. Everyone looks so serious. I've been giving out coffee and candy in the cafeteria, but even I'm starting to get nervous. I don't really think I have anything to worry about. By the way, you seem tired. Is everything okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. After all, I need to support everyone. Okay, but don't overdo it, alright? Our tab has been really busy lately, too. Don't worry though, I'm alright. I can handle myself just fine. I need to support the students as much as I can. Oh, actually, okay. Let's go read the Imperial Chronicle now. I really need to see what happens. After I take a little sip of water. Okay, special feature. Orders bombarded. Juno taken by force. At dawn on June 19th, the port city of Ordis in the Lemaire province was assaulted by an unimaginably loud sound. At the same time, a giant pillar of water rose up in the bay. 10 minutes later, there was a second roar that sunk the freighters anchored in the bay instantly, sending the enormous port city into an immediate panic. The bombardment continued afterward, and while no rounds fell in the city, harbor buildings and ships were heavily damaged. Going for the economic damage here, huh? Going for infrastructure. Ballarus Lighthouse, the symbol of Ordis, was completely destroyed. Where did the bombardment come from? The source of the assault is thought to be the very new Dragunov-class highway cannons that were recently revealed. The 4 weapons that were constructed in Aras Western Factory from the Imperial Army were stolen and attacked from the valley region more than 500 this is Selge, right? Yeah, Selge away from Ordis. According to the Imperial Army, the new cannon's maximum range is 500 Selge, which is unexpected proof that it was those weapons that were used. Naval Fortress briefly occupied. At 9 o'clock on the same day, as the shells rained down, the Juno Naval Fortress near the port city was attacked suddenly and briefly occupied. The Unified Regions Army that was in charge of the fortress pushed through in a break from the railway gunfire from the valley. They said that the fortress was occupied by Jaeger Corps and an autonomous weapon group of unknown affiliation. They are assumed to be the same group that stole the railway cannons. There was an armored group with the 2nd Corps as well. So reports are conflicted, handling the incident and assigning responsibility. The port city and the valley areas were surrounded by confusion, but the 4 railway cannons were recovered by the Unified Regions Army and those helping them by noon of the same day. Other companions recaptured the naval fortress, bringing the incident to a close. Other companions. I guess they didn't want to mention the Bracer Guild and anyone else. Especially with Principal Aurelia. Okay. Just trying to downplay who took part to still paint the nobles in a unfavorable light. It's like, where were the nobles when Juno Naval Fortress got attacked? It's like, you son of a bitch, like, you have Aurelia Le Guin herself right there. Amongst others like Eustace, Angelica, and anyone else that they could have chosen. Yep. News reporting. Anyways, see. Okay, however, powers other than the captured Jaeger Corps fled the area, and the location is still unknown. The Jaeger Corps were given over to the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, and have already had their identities discovered. But a well-informed source tells us they may not be, they may not be revealed by order of the government. In any case, it appears to be clear that Marcus Ballard of the Lemaire province was involved in both the theft of the railway cannons and the understaffing of the naval fortress, making a rare statement of impeachment likely to be handed down by the Imperial Provincial Council. Incident: strange occurrences near Haliask. Also on June 19th, near Haliask in the North Ambria province, an underground autonomous weapon factory was discovered, then seized and destroyed within. Oh. An underground autonomous weapon factory was discovered, then seized and destroyed within the day. It was assumed to be a remnant of an international criminal organization from the Northern War last year, and is not thought to be directly related to the incident in Lemaire. My ass! Bravo to both campuses of Thor's Military Academy. The incident was handled by Thor's Military Academy students who were training near Haliask, as well as the head cadet Crown Prince Cedric. As the head cadet Crown Prince Cedric made a decision. And finally, the factory was attacked by the Crimson Wings. Oh. Totally destroying it and allaying any doubts. Local residents were temporarily evacuated, but His Highness's directions and care for the wounded were perfect. Huh? He's not your average student, says one classmate. Incidentally, students of the Academy's branch campus contributed to handling the incident in Lemaire, giving an additional sheen of pride to the horned lion crest. Culture: preparations for the summer festival begin. 1 month later than other areas of the Empire, the time for Heimdallr Summer Festival is nearing. The event will be held July 17th through the 19th this year, which is slightly short, but will be full of celebrations and events like the Summer Festival concert, summer races, and a special performance of the opera. Oh boy. Events: Stars and the Ancient Zemurian Civilization. Beginning on July 7th in the Leica district of Heimdallr, the Stars and Ancient Zemurian Civilization exhibit will open at the museum. The event will last the entire month, and many are expected to visit during the summer festival. The permanent exhibitions in the entrance hall are also said to be enjoyable. The curator reminds us to let your mind go back to the romance of ancient times. Huh. Okay, time out. So then, oh, second floor. Oh, okay. I thought there would be like an additional update thing when Toa said like, have you checked out the Imperial Chronicle yet? Oh, okay. So just double checking Clubhouse. Oh no, yeah, we checked out Clubhouse, then Cafeteria. We recovered everyone here. And we just gotta exit real quick, go to the student store. Oh, I went the wrong way. The student store. Oh. Alright, Daisy, what's up? Remember our little promise? The one we made for after the midterms were over? Can't believe I almost forgot about a good session on the juice. Mind handling the particulars while I work out the schedule? Certainly. How's my sister doing? From what I hear, she's really trying her best. Aye, seems like she was trying to come up with a new menu. You sure she's gonna manage? Imagine she'll be knackered since she helps at home as well. She doesn't realize how hard she's working. She's so silly. I'm thinking about gathering all the Thor's graduates that are here for a cheeky bevy once the tests are done with. Ideally, you'd be able to make it as well, but you're always so busy. Sorry. I'll probably have tons of grading to do. Can I get a rain check? No bother. I just gather up anyone that can make it. Your main priority is the test, so I'll let you focus on that. We never really meet up that much, so I figured it was time to do something about that. Your main priority is the test, so I'll let you focus on that.
Use a shout and I'll get you what you need.
Let's see. Oh.
Catch you later.
Oh. Huh. Oh. Huh. I'm not sure how I feel. Mostly because, like, again, with everyone's, like, default looks, I mean, no duh, like, you should, hopefully prefer them over the different hair colors, but, like, interesting.
Use a shout and I'll get you what you need. Catch you later. Use a shout and I'll get you what you need.
And yeah, there's, no new
Hope
stuff
to see
here.
you again.
Alright, so let's see. So we've already did all that. Okay. So the front, garden, the shack, hangar, and Einhell Keep. So let's just go out to the front then. Ah, Celestin. The students all seem to be working hard to prepare for the first exams. Though perhaps that's a matter of course. This is their chance to show how much they've learned since enrolling here. Which makes it my... Which makes it my duty. Oh my god. To bring out the best in all of them. Speaking as an instructor, I can't thank you enough for that. I heard that you offer them studying tips and even bring them late night snacks. That is correct. I don't mean to overstep my bounds, of course, but I can't help but see my young master in every last one of them. I can relate. Sometimes I look at my class and I feel those same little pangs of nostalgia. So before the exams kick off tomorrow, allow me to thank you for everything you've done for them, Celestin. Certainly, it is a true privilege. I want to help each and every student reach their full potential. Perhaps today, the best way to do that is to offer them remedies that combat fatigue of both the body and mind. Please direct any tired students my way. Sure, could he be a more perfect butler? Ah, talking with Luis. Oh, Tina and Luis, are you guys studying here? Yes. We were reviewing music for the art class exam. It seems there'd be a listening portion of the test. We're studying for it outside so we don't bother anyone. Ah, I see. Art is quite a difficult subject. Factual questions are fine, but I can't handle subjective ones. Actually, I have a harder time remembering all the dates and names for the factual questions. Let's help each other out, Allie. Yes, please. It is true that questions that require opinions or emotion are difficult for Altina. Maybe I can help her and Luis with their studying. Oh. Hey, look at the garden. Man, this is really cool seeing the garden filled out like this. Okay, anyone at Einhell Keep by any chance? No, okay. Oh yeah, let me check something. Oh yeah, I need to speak with Tito or whoever's in charge of the Orbit stuff for new Master Quartz. I would really love to grab an emblem. Oh yeah, what's his face? Frankie, right? Yeah. Equipment? Check. Or equipment check? Check. Now to report to Mrs. Celestin. Oh, Instructor Reen, good day to you. Hello, Frankie. You seem you've been working hard lately. Though I guess when you're Celestin's assistant, every day is like that, huh? Yeah, each and every day ends with me reflecting on my work. But lately I feel like I've gotten a little used to it. I even have more energy than I used to. I see. If he's able to keep up with us, then he's definitely got some talent. Well, I'm glad to hear things are going well. Just keep at it and don't give up. Understood. Thank you. Some materials are missing. Oh, but wait, they might be in the other storehouse. Still need to do some shopping. Shopping too. Gotta hurry. I want everyone to be able to use it once the exams are over. I'll just go check just in case. He may be still in training, but I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. And then in Trails into Reverie, Receptionist Frankie. Oh yeah. Oh, the Orbital bikes are here. Where is the Orbital gear? Mint? Exams, huh? Boy, am I glad I'm not a student anymore. If you want, I could try to help you study. Just be warned, Orbital Science is the only thing I'm good at, so buyer beware. And the jury's kinda out on that one too. I tried borrowing one of Tita's books and got dizzy trying to read it. So, how are you an engineer again? Mint, weren't you a second year at the main campus until like 6 months ago? Bro. Man. It's only been that long, huh? Maybe? I swear. I'm not very smart when it comes to, well, anything that isn't orbital science. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten everything I learned as a first year.
I mentioned to get started.
Oh, no new master quartz yet.
Huh? Alrighty, let's begin.
Oh boy. We finally got it. Tier 3 orbs. And I need a lot of you materials again.
See you later.
Unfortunately, we don't have access to Emblem, which bums me out a bit. I wish we had Emblem.
I mentioned to get started. See you later.
Alright, guess we'll just cover that later. Hey Valimar, you wanna help any of the students with exams on Erebonian history? I'm sure you'd have some good advice to impart, or information to impart with them. Or to them. Exams. It seems like everyone is under quite a lot of stress. You as well, Rean. It appears you're being pulled in a number of different directions. Well, that's being an instructor for you. Dude. Oh, wait. Life as a human must be difficult. Man, it'd be funny. Like, it'd be really cool and funny to see, like, okay, everyone, we got a special guest for today's lesson. I was like, okay, Instructor Rean, where's our special guest? Oh, well, he can't exactly get into the classroom, so look out the window. Oh man, that'd be hilarious. Oh no, wait. That'll trigger a main story thing. I want to hold off on that. Okay, so that's everything here. So let's go to Valerie on the rooftop and see what's bugging her between Pablo. Valerie, what are you doing here? Is there a problem? Well, no, I was just wondering why you weren't studying for the exams. Everyone else had gotten together and started studying on the weakest subjects. Must I do the same thing as everyone else? Besides, exams are for measuring your average knowledge. If you cram the day before, it's not proper measurement. Well, I suppose, but I thought that Valerie had opened up a little since when she first got here. But I guess she's still just as aloof as ever. Oh yeah, you joined the Modern Music Club, right? How's that been going? Well, that reaction says it all. Are you having some trouble with the club? Let's say I am. What does it matter to you? I'd appreciate it if you quit prying into my personal matters. I got nothing to talk with you about. Is that so? As a teacher, I can't let whatever problem she's having continue. I'll talk to the other members of her club first. Pablo and Gustav. Okay. Okay. Rock and a hard place. I see what you did there. Okay. Instructor Schwarzer, I'd appreciate it if you didn't pry into my personal matters. In any case, it's certainly nothing that concerns you. Yeah, of course. But as a teacher, I can't just sit by and do nothing. Hey Pablo. Hey Instructor Bean, can I help you with something? I wanted to ask you about Valerie. Did something happen in the Modern Music Club? Oh, that. I got into a pretty big fight with her. We haven't talked since. How did it start? I asked her to be on vocals. Vocals? Aye, she never sings in front of people. But I've heard her sing herself a few times and her voice is just too good. So I asked her to take over on vocals, even just once, you know? She wasn't having it though. I got a wee bit pissed and next thing you know, we were going at it. Oh, I see. But to think of it, I heard her singing too. I clearly remember that she had a nice voice. I know she doesn't want to be in the spotlight, but I just think it'd be such a big waste of talent if she didn't. I know I went a little overboard myself though. Problem is I can't figure out how to make things right. Yeah. I'm going to talk to her once more. Can you wait a little longer? Instructor Reed. Cheers. I appreciate it. Okay, now I see what's going on. I should go talk with Gustav next. How come she got so mad? I cannot focus today. Where was Gustav? Second floor. Yeah. Hey Gustav, can we talk? Instructor Reed, what is it? I wanted to talk to you about Valerie. I heard she got in a big fight with Pablo. I wasn't there when it happened, but yeah, it seems so. And Valerie hasn't showed up to practice since then. Somehow I knew this would happen eventually. Why is that? Well, Valerie's the kind of person who shies away from the spotlight. Not because of her personality, but more because of her upbringing. Oh. Valerie always seems to carry herself like a noble. Sometimes she almost reminds me of Muse and Tatiana. Yeah, I get the same impression from her. Nobles are extremely rare in North Ambria these days. I wonder if she grew up being resented by those around her. It's possible, but this is all just speculation. Good point, I'll need to ask her about it directly. Thank you, Gustav, that was a big help. Oh, don't mention it, I actually didn't do much. I think I got a better grasp on the situation now. I should probably go talk with Valerie again. Can't seem to concentrate today. Oh, no, same line. Alrighty. Instructor Schwarzer, are you still here? Yeah, I talked with Pablo and Gustav. I think you should find a way to make up with Pablo. You're such a busybody. Well, if it were just a normal argument, I wouldn't step in like this. But it seems like there's something you've been bottling up. Bottling up? Yeah, I'm sure you'll deny it, but you want to be on vocals more than anyone else, don't you? That's not true. Huh. Well, sorry if I am being a busybody, but you're from a noble family in North Ambria, right? So what if I am? It's just that if that were the case, I can imagine the circumstances you must have endured. Huh, well, you're not wrong there. Back when North Ambria was still a principality, the nobility system was still in place. After the North Ambrian disaster, the government was remade and the nobility abolished. though they kept their wealth to some extent. In a poor country like ours, children born into wealth and comfort were, of course, victims of envy and spite. Valerie. And on top of that, I have another secret. The truth is, my family is related to the former Grand Prince of Northumbria, Balmond. Oh. The former Grand Prince? I'm sure you know the story. You're a history teacher after all. Grand Prince Balmond, the traitorous ruler who fled Northumbria during the disaster 28 years ago. Apparently any family with connection to him is a family of devils, mine included. How could they say such a thing? I came here intending to keep that a secret, but I don't care anymore. Anyway, it's probably best you not get involved with the devil. So please, instructor, just leave me be. I can't do that. Wait, boy's voice. Oh! Okay, time out. How did you not notice them walking up to listen on the conversation? Because unless everyone has the ears of a hawk within the Trails universe, like, I'm pretty sure you'd have to get in close enough to hear their conversation like that. Although, to be fair, they're the only ones talking on the rooftop, so actually, I don't know. But, Valerie, how come you didn't tell me sooner? It's just not fair for someone who's done nothing wrong to be treated like that. But, hey, how long were you two here? We were we were here pretty much the whole time, sorry. Pablo and I were just worried though. This school is just full of busybodies. But fine, I'll let you two know as well. Nothing good will come with associating from associating with me, so don't be daft. Huh? Yeah, hearing that stuff's even made me angry. Family of devils, none of that matters in the world of rock. Ah, come to think of it, it might even come in handy. Be a sick new album. Rock's all about the soul. Your upbringing doesn't have anything to do with it. Here, Valerie, it's about time you quit bottling it all up. Take those emotions and light a fire to them. Let them blow right up. He means they want to play some rock music with you now. Alright then, I'll go get the key to the art room. You get me, Instructor Reen. Hey, what are you... Is she actually going to? Aww, damn it. How'd it end up like this? No use whining about it. Yeah, you just gotta do it. Oh? I know. Screw it. Damn it! No actual vocals. And obviously with something like this you can't fast forward because it has to play all the it has to play like the length of the whole band bit here. So it just makes it even more awkward that's instrumental with their mouths moving! That was brilliant. Ah, yes. Truly speechless like those vocals. Your music was almost entrancing. I'd say it's pretty darn close to professional sounding.
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
No need to be shy. That was a square thousand times better than any lyrics that fall out of my gob. So from now on, you'll be focusing on vocals. Is that alright with you, Valerie?
Fine, whatever.
Oh. I guess it's too late for me to back out anymore anyway. The secret's out now. Does that mean you agree to it? Yeah, I give up. Yes, get in there. I get the feeling things are only gonna get more fun from here on. Alright. Nobility. Revealed as a member of the reviled noble family of Northumbria. She learned to deal with her anger through singing rock music. Blech. I have to admit, this is a big relief. Yeah, I can finally focus on studying for the test. Hey, I can help you guys study if you want. That'd be a massive help, actually. It sure would. Thanks, Valerie. Am modern music club's finally made up. So what should we go over first? I think the both of us are good when it comes to sciences. Yeah, it'd probably be best to focus on economics and history. Alright! So next is the bond stuff. Alrighty, so... Well, let's just do this in order, so let's just go to the cafeteria. Or not in order, but like... I guess we'll go from left to right on the, the little list here. Alright, Muse. Well, if it won't distract you, I can help. Then it's decided. Thank you. Judging for your notes, you probably don't even need my help. Though, Tatiana, you may have made a few careless mistakes. Excuse me. Sorry. I wasn't criticizing you. We're both still having trouble with one of the more recent concepts. The variables that affect trajectory. Rotation and air resistance cause trajectories to deviate. Instructor Michael's already teaching you that, huh? Yes, but we're having a hard time grasping it. Especially the precession effect. Would you be able to teach us about it? That's actually hard for me too. When a rotating object, in this case a bullet, is hit with an external force, such as air resistance, its trajectory will deviate. A bullet rotating to the right will sway right, a bullet rotating to the left will sway left. At the very least, just remember that. To be honest, that's the extent of my knowledge on the subject. I see. That's still helpful. It's hard for me to answer questions outside of my specialty. It might be better to ask Instructor Michael. Does that mean you're abandoning us? Would you be able to help us a little more? I feel like you're really good at breaking things down to make them easier to learn. Well, when you put it that way, I can't refuse. Oh my god. He even looks cute when he's struggling. Bruh. Oh my god. After that, Reen taught the two physics using the knowledge he gained through experience. My, memorizing all these formulas is so tiresome. It's times like these I could really do with indulging a nice guilty pleasure. Like the fluffy pancakes over at the cafe and bakery. Yeah, I agree, but there haven't been any good ones published lately. No, not the books! Oh, I just can't wait until Miss Dorothy's next book. Neither can I. Is that really an appropriate topic for the middle of a study session? You know, you really truly enjoy something when you... Wait. You really truly enjoy something when you can read it over and over again and never lose the magic. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do once I get back to my room. Come to think of it, I've been so busy studying that I haven't read much lately. I haven't been able to go to the bookstore either. I wish these exams were over already. Well then. Let's see, vegetable garden. I don't know a whole lot about music myself, but maybe there's something I can do to help you study. Really? Yes, please. So both of you are worried about the listening part of the... so both of you are worried about the listening part of the exam. Oh my, yes. It's mostly that we have no idea what sorts of questions we'll have to answer for it. So we've been listening to a bunch of different kinds of pieces. I don't have any trouble naming the chords, tempos, or names of the pieces, but in class, we've been asked for our impressions of songs. And when that happens, I'm completely lost. So I've been asking Louise what her impressions of the songs are. I don't think that's really the spirit of the question. I do feel a bit guilty about it. But wait. I'm sure the principal will have already predicted this. Meaning, in other words, there's a good chance she's written questions that memorization will not help you answer. Because of that, I think it'd be best if you sharpened your creative sensibilities, Altina. Oh, I see. How do I do that? Well, listening to a bunch of different pieces and coming up with impressions is a good start. But you can't just get Luis's answers. You need to think about how they make you feel, Altina. I'll join you, so maybe if we keep at it, it'll help you out on the exam. I suppose it's worth a try. That's our instructor reading for you. The three of them listen to many songs and discuss each of their impressions. Oh, so close. Thank you for the help. I learned quite a bit. All I can do now is try my best. I feel like Allie's expression softened up a little. We should be ready for the test now. Okay, next up, let's go with Ash. This reminds me of when I was in school. Would it be alright if I join you? Sure, that'd be great. Sounds like a good way to kill time at least. If you have any questions, I'm all ears. In that case, can you analyze this field exercise question? Let's see what the topic is. Using a mid-sized troop to support and siege, and how to move them efficiently. Okay then, let's start the lecture. You're really getting into this, Instructor Ian. I'm gonna try to make this into another class. I can't help it, so please, bear with me. So here's the real question. Let's look at this from Let's look at this from before our main troops hit the enemy's main troops. It's a siege battle, so we need to hit the enemy from behind. You can have your support troop either deploy right behind the enemy, or have them take a long detour to hit them from afar. From those two options, which would you choose? I get them from behind, obviously. The longer you take, the more likely you are to get caught. Well, that is true. Well, what do you think, Stark? Let's see. I think both answers are wrong. Damn it, I didn't even notice. It wouldn't make sense for the support troop to engage before the main troops do. There we are, now you got it. Dirty ass, trick question. So, I think the support troops should make their move while the main troops are engaged. And once they are, the support troops attacks from right behind the enemy. Yes, precisely. Having a support troop take a long detour is a waste of time if the main forces are already engaged. So yeah, that should be all for this question. I hope that was helpful. It was really helpful. That was a great lesson. Alright, bring on the next question. I'll get it right this time. Alright, here's another. Green came up with a few more questions. After they answered, he would analyze their choices. One line was on my ass because my grades in combat tactics took a little dive. Huh, maybe I'll get the Vander to teach me chess. That'll help my tactics, yeah? The life of a soldier is sure profound. As a branch campus's resident logistics officer, I need to study harder. Like Ash said, it might not be a bad idea to start playing chess. Alright, and let's see what the other two are. Let's see, so now we have Kurt and Yuna. Hey Yuna, Leonora, sounds like you two might be having some trouble. Instructor Rian? Well, you're kinda at the root of You're kinda at the root of all of our problems right now. I guess that's one way to put it. As my way of apologizing, how about I help you study? For real? Oh man, that'd be great. You know, I know it's almost like, it's getting closer to midnight for me, but I don't know why I'm craving like some coffee right now. Maybe seeing all the students right now studying, crying for their exams is like making me think about like cramming for finals and midterms as well. Oh man. Again, if there's one class that will forever traumatize me with how, like, incompetent I felt through and through. Physics. And not just any physics, but like electromagnetic physics and thermodynamics or whatever the... No, was that the course name? Well, anyways, it had to do with like electromagnetism bullshit. Oh my god, like regular physics when I took that before. Oh man, no, I don't remember what my grade was, but I felt really damn comfortable in that class. Once you get to like topics about electricity and all that shit. Oh man, I've never seen so many red marks before in my life on all of my exams. And thank goodness in this case for me for the fucking bell curve. Holy crap, I think I barely escaped that class with a C. Because, oh man, I kind of feel bad for some of the other students though, because you know with the bell curve, some people have to fail, which is like the stupidest bullshit ever. Because, oh my god, like the bell curve is such a shitty system, but like, oh my god, it bailed my ass out of that class. Because like, if you were to look at my like averages on my like my exams, I think I'd average like, I think I'd range from like what was it? A C plus if I'm lucky, or basically F on the worst case scenarios, on average. But the bell curve basically told me that, yeah, there are even more students that were struggling as much as I am. And I'm like, holy shit. Because like, man, like, all the concepts just flew right over my head no matter how much I tried studying and looking up like questions and whatever else I can find on Google and like obviously the library and everything. Oh my god. Never hated physics so much in my life after that. Ugh. The War of the Lions began in 947. Can you name the 3 events that led directly to it? Let's see. The War of the Lions was a battle over succession. So the first reason was the death of Emperor Valens V. Yeah, that's exactly right. The next is the assassination of Prince Manfred, right? He was supposed to be the emperor. But isn't it just those 2 things? Well, to be fair, the third reason is a little tricky. But it's also the most direct cause of the war. All the remaining princes trying to claim the throne at once. Oh yeah, that's right. Ah, I get it. The first one to try to seize the throne was the 4th Prince Orthros. Then it was 2 years after the war began that Prince Draco's raised an army to put it to an end. When you explain it in steps like that, it's easy to understand. Yeah, there's a lot to remember, but I feel like it's better organized in my head now. I'm glad to help. No matter how the question is actually written, as long as you understand the sequence of events, you should be able to answer. I hate to admit it, but he's kind of reliable. Why don't you just appreciate him for what he is? Well, I hope I was able to help you guys even a little. Oh, while I'm here, let me go over the different battlefields with you. After that, we can continue to explain at various points the War of the Lions in a simple, accessible way. Wait, how's my bond with like everyone else right now? Man, my lowest is with Kurt. Damn. Kurt, Muse, Ash. Oh, I mean, since like I feel like this is a little, or not like as important in terms of like what scenes to commit with for like the more personal stuff rather than the study stuff, I think I'll just go by whoever's the lowest on bond points. So in this case, Kurt really needs some help right now. And then Muse and Ash and get them close to level 4 bond. I just hope I have enough bond points for, like, getting enough people in general. Actually, I wonder how the requirements for the bond scenes would go and stuff. And I kind of wonder about the bond points with, like, everyone on the bottom row, excluding Celine. I swear to God, no one say it. Nah, I'll say it myself. A cat is fine too. No. Oh man. But yeah, I kind of wonder because they do allow us to raise bond points with these 5 as well. So I kind of wonder. Thanks a lot, Instructor Bean. That was a big help. We're gonna stay here and study a bit longer. We'll pay you back for we'll pay you back for your help by getting good grades on the test. Alright, and next up... Let's see... Kurt, how you doing, buddy? Is it alright if I join you guys? I'd like to try a quick economics quiz on you two. I see, sounds interesting. Sure, alright. Alright, let's start with you, Kurt. What is it called when the market is down, when the market as a whole is down, but one stock is high? I believe that's isolated gain. Good job, that's correct. Your turn, Wayne. What is it called when the market rises and falls drastically in a short period of time? Violent waves? Oof, almost there, but not quite. The term is violent fluctuations, correct? Exactly. I see. Next question. Either of you can answer this. What is the term for financial gain generated through ownership of an asset? Ownership of an asset? Oh. Did that question stump even you, Kurt? I've narrowed it down to 2 candidates. Do you happen to know the answer, Wayne? I'm not completely sure, but a term did pop into my head. Is it capital gain? Capital gain is generated by selling assets, such as stocks, for more than you bought them for. Mixing these 2 up is a pretty common mistake. In that case, it's income gain, perhaps. Exactly. That was a tough one, but you got it. No, it was simply process of elimination this time. Even so, good job, Kurt. We're both from Heimdallr, but you're so much better at this than me. Oh, you're from the capital too, Wayne? Yeah, though technically there was a short bit when I was elsewhere. But anyway, I don't think what Kurt's here. I pale in comparison to you, whether it's studies or practical skills. But someday I'll definitely catch up to you. I'm glad to hear you say that. Or say so. However, I will continue to hone my skills as well. They got quite the spirited relationship. After that, a few more quiz questions were given out to help Kurt and Wayne study. Now, we only just got into 3. At the very least, I want to be above average. Not to be too greedy, but I want to be in the top 50. Since we don't have any club activities, I intend to devote all my time to studying. I didn't expect both campuses to administer the same test. In any case, thank you for quizzing us. It served as a good refresher. I'll give it my all, just as I always have. Good to hear it. I'm rooting for you, Kurt. Okay. So... yeah, we'll just go commit with, yeah, we'll just go commit with Kurt, what was it again? Muse and Ash. Wait, there wasn't any, profile update for... No, okay. So... Muse and Ash, so cafeteria. $3.5. And Ash at the clubhouse. There we go. On 4 now. Although, to be honest, I really wish we got to see like the partial progress, because like seeing the whole star here, it's like kind of hard to gauge whether like the next event that you're gonna come across with them will just like carry it over right away at a glance. Although, to be honest, you know, you could just say view the scene, see the actual progress, and reload if need be, but it's like, come on. Although I guess they wanted this to look more nicer without partially filled stars from a UI perspective. I don't know, man. Okay. So that's about everything here. Now we just need to actually go to the main event points. But before we do that though, I think, actually I gotta stay over this as well, because if I really want to restart, I would just go from the chapter end here. So, okay. Yeah, before we go talk to Principal Aurelia and everything, and also Professor Schmidt, I think I'm done here for tonight. What was it? I'll go clean up the remaining, what was it, story events here, and then we'll proceed with the rest of the, what was it, with the next parts of chapter 4 and everything. So yeah. Again though, I do feel kind of bad about how I kind of cheesed the Aryan Road and the Star Ritter like that. Because, again, for the big anticipated fight, I really did make it a letdown, because we didn't even get to see the combo attacks and the S-Craft and everything, so... You know... Actually, how about this? Because like, I know like we're already beyond that point and everything, but like... I feel like I'd be doing all of us a disservice here by not showing off the cool shit. So I think, okay, so how about tomorrow, or well, actually tomorrow, do I want like or do I want a night to chill? I'll have to see whether or not I want to do another session tomorrow or not, if I just want to like properly rest for a day. But yeah, the next session for sure, I think we'll try replaying the Aryan Road and Star Ritter fight, just so we can actually see the what was it? So we can actually see the fight proper with, what was it? The Star Ritter combo attacks and Aryan Road's S-Craft as well. So yeah, I need to go do that. Also, double checking with the stuff here. Oh, so with Enos and Enea. Oh. So that's also why we didn't need to scan them, because we already fought them. And, well, we scanned them before. Wait. Oh, wait. Whoa. Wait, time out. I know I said I wanted to end the session, but like, holy shit, her stats. Bro. $174 speed? Bro. That's crazy. Are you serious? Also, man, the only debuff that they'll actually try to let you get away with is only just poison. And even then, you have to like stack poison like 2, 3, and Genbu. So that create like what? Wait, what percent chances each of those? So 15, 20, 25, and 30. So 30, 55, and then 75. 75% chance to poison, 20% of which would just reduce it down to a 15% chance to poison. And I don't think anyone we know can actually apply poison. So there's that too. Like, man, yeah, actually wait. Has there been anyone within, any party member within the Trail series that's actually been able to directly apply poison? I don't think so, right? It's only usually through foods, your quartz, or certain arts, right? Oh wait, were there any arts that actually inflicted poison that wasn't like random ailment via a mirage art? I forget which one, but wasn't there one that had a random ailment, or was that just a random stat one? I don't remember. Either way though, but yeah, like again, I do feel pretty bad about the whole Aryan Road and Star Ritter thing. So yeah, next session we'll redo the fight just so we can see the cool stuff, and then jump right back into this. Okay. Oh, that's such a nice that's such a nice like panning shot of like all of O Class 7. Huh. All right then.